Play about to start after half-time here at the Elizabeth Oval with the score Central Districts 9 goals 4, 58 points, leading West Torrens 4 goals 5, 29 points. A difference of 29 points in favour of the Bulldogs, and at the moment you could be excused for thinking that the premiership placings are reversed. Central Districts are 9th, West Torrens are 6th, but it's Central Districts who have outplayed West Torrens. A beautiful play about to start after half-time here at the Elizabeth Oval with the score Central Districts 9 goals 4, 58 points, leading West Torrens 4 goals 5, 29 points. A difference of 29 points in favour of the Bulldogs, and at the moment you could be excused for thinking that the premiership placings are reversed. Central Districts are 9th, West Torrens are 6th, but it's Central Districts who have outplayed West Torrens. A beautiful bounce from umpire Craig as Forsyth gets the back knock. It's taken by Vivian. Ball's knocked away from him. Kick off the ground by Castley. The centre half forward finds Mobbs. Mobbs draws his opponent. Didn't know the other West Torrens player was there. Got the handball pass across trying to find a teammate, but it was blocked there by Central Districts Sue Johns. Bounce from umpire Craig again. Hanging on to Skinner there, and now Skinner hangs on to Pill. I think they're both having a go at it. Picked up here by Dabrowski, and a clearing kick from the back pocket up towards the centre wing position. In front, Willits knocked out by Gibson. Gibson with a handball over finds Burt. Burt, who gave his charges plenty of curry at half-time, has got an advantage free as he's bowled over after kicking, and there's none better than Johnny Burt to pick these up, because although he does get bowled over, he certainly lets the umpire know all about it. The kick by West Torrens towards centre half forward. In front, handball out, comes to Pavlich. He drops the ball as he's tackled. Play on's called. Ooh, good strong play then by Nix. Julian Swinstead goes in for the shepherd off, but missed. The kick by Nix, close to the line, over the line, kick out on the full, and it looks like Ettridge will take the free kick for West Torrens. No, it's Hughes. Hughes, the player who was switched to centre wing to oppose Vivian. He's got the short lead from Forsyth, drops it onto his chest easily. Ettridge went to a half back line. These two players, Hughes and Ettridge, changing posies. There's the kick from Forsyth, bounces at centre half forward, taken away here by Crone. Crone for Central Districts, clears from the full-back position, kicks to the centre of the ground, missed by Pill, just lets Mulholland in. Mulholland looks for Guernsey, it's too far, and marked by Wildy at full-back for West Torrens. He plays it onto the half-back line, kicked it over the head of Ettridge, and it's marked by Mobb. Loves them high, loves to soar, this chappie. He sees the Guernsey out of the corner of his eye. It's very deep in the pocket, comes to Mulholland. He bounces the ball as he's tackled by Wildy. He's got it again now, playing it in front of him. It was touch and go, whether it was holding the man or holding the ball. And umpire Craig can't make up his mind and eventually decides he'll have a bounce. 2.5 minutes gone. Third term, Central Districts 9-4, West Torrens 4-5. Forsyth rucking strongly at the moment, gets the tap down. Mobbs went without the ball, taken by Burt. Burt's kick to the centre of the ground. Andrews punched away from him by Stokes on towards the half-forward line, missed by Floriani. Fumbled, taken by Swinstead, playing the ball in front of him, taken to ground. Floriani, handball back to Filippo, long handball on towards the half-forward line, looking for Pavlich, but instead it's Nix. He bounces the ball in front of him, they hang on to him, and he's going to get the free kick. Here's his kick away from the half-back line towards centre wing. In front, Vivian. Had the double grab at it. Skinner tries to knock it on. Stokes has got it. Whoa, had an area as he's pulled off it at the last moment. Vivian's got it. Vivian looks towards the line, finds a Guernsey there in the person of Johns. Johns from centre wing for Central Districts. A good-looking kick towards centre half. Looking Saywell up high. Couldn't get it on the double grab. Gould spoiled him well on that occasion. Stuck to his guns on that occasion. He's been beaten on the day. Kicks towards centre half forward. Filippo in front from behind. Over the top of him, Crone playing a useful game. Kicks to the centre of the ground, finds Morey. Morey and Gibson, these two have had a good battle. He kicks it wide to the half forward line, trying to find Daly. Goes past him to Mulholland. Daly tells him he's in the clear, and he goes for a long kick. His kicking's improved out of all sight. Bounces into the square. Chance for Central Districts. Gould goes to the ground, picked up, snapped through by O'Connor.
Yes. And that's the value of the big kick. Get it down there pretty smartly, and there were 2-1 then. O'Connor picks it up on the easy goal. A very valuable goal, Central Districts against the Breeze. They did this in the first quarter. Takes them to 10-4, Torrens 4-5.
By gee, Max, your statement about Crone playing a useful game, I think it's an understatement. He's played a great game. He's kept Kearney to 1 goal, and he's repulsed many attacks. Good exhibition of full-back play. Bounce down in the centre of the ground. Farnham's in there. Farnham doesn't get the tap. Freddie Bills does. Knocks it down to Gibson. They rush it out of the centre of the ground up towards centre half forward. Knocked away in defence here by Swinstead. Taken away by Willits. Over there is Davis. Willits comes back. Kane's possession of the ball. Kicks it high. Up there now is Crone. Crone can't control it. Jones taps it out. Good play by Jones. This has allowed Nix to come through. Bounces the ball once, twice. Shepherding off. Good shepherding off by Jones. Well played. Away goes the Nix at a battle of an even time. He'll have to kick now. Does so. Goes for a long run. Kicks towards the left half forward flank. Mulholland gets his music body well. Taps along in front of him. Tries to push it out to give his teammate there, Vivian, the opportunity. Vivian comes through. Tries to take the ball away. And a good decision there by umpire Craig. Vivian bounces off quickly. Goes for a kick out towards centre half forward. And Daly is marked. Plays on quickly. Goes onto the right foot. Sends it down in towards Norsworthy. Norsworthy's in the pocket. Unattended by himself. Goes for a short kick further. Castley can't control it. It's on the ground. Mobbs is in there. Gets emptied out of the way. Comes back. Gets a hand pass in. It's gone to Mulholland. Mulholland blazes away at the goals. 1 point the result. Good football, Wally May.
Yes, they know what to do with it. They're looking for the player. Vivian to Daly was beautiful. Daly in the right place. Daly out to Norsworthy into the pocket on his own again. This is very, very loose defensive football. The ruckmen are not picking up Daly, and Norsworthy on his own in a forward pocket. You cannot afford to do that, Torrens.
Gould the full back to bring the ball back into play. Goes for the drop kick. Oh, it's not a good one either. Skinner's in there. Glenn Pill has the ball knocked away from him. I don't know what that decision is for, but Pill has been awarded the free kick. Did you pick that one up, Max?
No, I'm sorry on that occasion. 5 minutes gone in the third term, and at the moment West Torrens will certainly have to lift if they've got any chance of winning this game. They've got the breeze at their back and they're not making the most of it.
Beautiful kick from Glenn Pill, covers the best part of 65 yards, and a delightful mark taken there by Richard Davis. Half-back flanker, what a beauty. Gets on with the game, sends it in towards the centre of the ground, and Farnham is marked. Showed it to everybody, gave it to Harris. Harris sends a long kick right in towards the square. Up goes Saywell. Beautiful football. No doubt about this football from Central Districts at sheer class, Wally.
Oh, that was fantastic. Davis, Farnham, and then that beautiful mark of Saywell. You've got to go a long way to see better than that.
Saywell moves in. There goes the kick. It's on its way. And it's one. No, it's two. It's the full marks.
Ooh.
Full marks to Saywell. That's his fifth.
That's his fifth, and I tell you what, he likes this spring from the back. Beautiful football, Central Districts against the breeze, and it's the high marking that's killing this Torrens side. We saw it with Davis, we saw it with Farnham, and then we see it with Saywell, and it ends in a goal. You can't beat it if they can mark on a day like this.
I may have been confused then, but I thought for one moment the goal umpire showed one hand, and then I thought he changed his mind and put up two. There could be some explanation of it, but it didn't look wonderful from here. Here's the bounce at centre, and Big Forsyth knocks it on towards the half-forward line. Blocked here by Davis. Davis kicks towards centre half-forward. Mobbs was in the hot seat. Taken here by Ettridge. His clearing kick from the half-back line, blocked by Vivian. Oh, clever player, this chappie. Handball onto Castley, back to Vivian. Vivian gives it on to Daly, and it was even too hot for Central Districts to handle. And they're trying to play too classy at the moment, Wally. That handball.
What I'm laughing at is little Vivian. He'll tackle anybody.
Here's the kick towards the centre of the ground, marked by Nix. He plays it on as Pavlich doesn't check. Bad football from West Torrens. There's a kick towards Castley. Try to control it one hand. Taken instead by Graham, who'd have to be in the in the best players list for West Torrens. Taken by Burt. Burt from the half-forward line. Kicks down towards Tierney. Tierney is knocked away from him, but the mark's to be paid. One of the few he's taken today. His second mark, Wally Maytel.
His second kick. He's got one goal on the board. He's coming in for his second kick.
When he came here from the West, he had the reputation of being something of an in-and-out player, little Audrey footballer if you like. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're bad, and today has not been one of his good days, but this is a good kick from him, and he's made the distance, and one that West Torrens needed badly as they bring up their fifth goal of the day. 5-5, trailing Central Districts 11-5.
Well, at least he can kick. 2 goals from 2 kicks is not a bad effort. Badly beaten on the day by Crone. Crone then just a touch too late, but it's not a bad effort by Crone. He's keeping right with this fellow. I think Tierney's got to use his pace and try and get away.
Farnham gets the tap, but his tapping's been nowhere near as good as it was in the first quarter. Taken there by Floriani, taken by Forsyth. Barges his way, kicks through to full forward. They're hanging on to Tierney then. Crone had a good hold on him as he goes out with the forward pocket. He's still got him. Play on's called. He doubles back. There's some good shepherding. A handball back towards Johnny Burt. He's trying to pick it up as 3 Central Districts players come at him. Thrown to the ground. Thought for a moment he could have got a free kick, but no, it's kicked away by Central Districts up towards centre wing. Taken here by Hughes. He's in a ton of trouble for West Torrens as he kicks towards centre half forward. Stokes has got the ball here. Doesn't quite know what to do with it. Gets past. Oh, his kick is a shocker as he pulled it across the face of the goal. Sonny Moore, he swarms on it. He's got 150 yards in front of him with no footballers in it. Hooks it back towards the centre. Finds Castley running through towards the half-forward line. Gives it to Saywell. He handles it fairly well. It was a hot potato. He's still got it in front of him, going into the forward pocket. He doubles back. He's trying to get a look at the goals. He shoots. Right on the last line of defence is Wildy. He'll take the mark and the free kick as Norsworthy pulls him across the behind line. Wildy quite rightly insisting that Norsworthy goes back 5 yards. Here's his strong kick with the breeze behind him to the half-back line. Goes past Floriani, comes towards Gibson. Called him Graham a moment ago. Gibson it is. He'll handball onto Freddie Bills. Bills with a long handball towards Stokes at centre half forward. Didn't get his head down over the ball. Paid the penalty. Freddie Bills kicks it off the ground. Kicking endangers of umpire Craig. And the free kick against West Torrens.
Good decision. Nix to take the free kick. Played a good, useful game this afternoon. Peter Nix kick goes towards the left centre wing. Up there's Farnham. Farnham can't control it though. Ball on the ground.
Free kick.
Oh, it's been given to Farnham.
Free kick. Over the shoulder. Forsyth going for the punch. Fouled it. And Farnham's got the kick.
Farnham kicks towards the left half forward flank. Over there is O'Connor. Taken here by his teammate in Johns. Johns moves in. Will kick straight into the man on the mark. That's not good, but it's gone the way of Farnham. Gives it to Vivian. He's a good little footballer, this boy. Kicks it out the way of Skinner. Skinner's the only weak link at the moment. Tackles Pill. Pill gets a hand pass in. Ball bounces awkwardly for Gibson, in fairness to him. Coming back there is little fella, but it's picked up here by Filippo. Filippo bounces down the ground. Crone gets the front spot. Beautiful mark taken by the youngster. But geez, played well. Goes for a beautiful kick the way of Skinner. I don't think I'm overemphasising the Central District's performance. They're going particularly well, and they should get the credit for the way they're playing the game. Right. Taken here by Vivian. Vivian towards the left half forward flank. This has allowed Mobs to come through. Mobs on the left half forward flank, undecided on which way to go. Now decides to go back, settle down and kick the ball deep. There goes the kick, not a bad one either, down towards the left full forward pocket. Daly gets up in the air, goes down the way of Mulholland. Mulholland tackled, good shepherding there in the full forward pocket by Daly. Ball still playing on, coming away in defence of West Torrens, out the way of the half-back flank, and Floriani is marked on the right half-back flank. Scoreboard reads Central Districts 11-5, Torrens 5-5. Floriani coming in. Kicks on its way. Pack of players go up in the air. No one can control it. Out the way of Pavlik. Pavlik keeps it back into play. Picked up brilliantly by Vivian. Vivian for a short kick the way of Skinner. Hello. Fun and games is on over here. Pavlik and Vivian. This will be courage from Pavlik's point of view. The littlest fella on the ground, Norsworthy. Play still goes on. Nobody knows what's happening. Florian, Filippo drops the easiest of ones. There goes, there's still fists and cups, but they've sorted themselves out now. Meanwhile, Julian Swinstead, cool in the crisis, has marked the ball on the left half-back flank. Bit of an official evidently ran on the ground there. You've got to keep those fellas off the ground. Up towards the centre of the ground, Big Farnham's in there. Goes out the way of Castley. Castley draws a player. Over to O'Connor. O'Connor decides to step around, kick the ball down towards the left half-forward flank. Out charges, but a good mark taken in defence by Wildy. One of Torrens' best players. Moves in, kicks across the ground, a shocking kick. Skinner comes through. Haven't seen too much of Skinner, but there goes a good kick. It's a beauty right up there, but it's gone offline. Head through for 1 point. Daly could have marked that one, Wally.
Yes, but it's a little bit hard to decide what to do. You've got to decide which side of the post it goes. He could have marked it. He decided that it was going to be a goal, a mistake, but that's not a bad one.
Here's a kick in by Gould to the half-back line. Or Floriani takes the mark and the free kick as he's bowled over rather unnecessarily by Johns after he marked the ball. Some idea of how well Central Districts are playing is that they've kicked 2 goals against the breeze in this term. West Torrens have only kicked 1 going with it. There's the kick towards Hughes, bounces off his chest, an elementary mistake for an A-grade footballer. Mobs with a handball outside Mulholland. He gets good shepherding off there by Johns. Or Johns is having some trouble with Floriani behind the play. Yes, our camera boys picked it up. You're viewing on Channel 9 as Gould kicks it away from the back pocket up towards the half. They're still at it. Oh, Mobs is in the risk of getting a kick on the ground there.
1, 2, 3, got that!
Plenty going on here at the moment.
Bills and O'Connor.
O'Connor's been in a lot of trouble today, but it hasn't been all his fault. Oh, there's another person out on the ground, and police should do something about this, because a spectator or an official coming on the ground can cause a lot of trouble.
No police here, I don't think, Pax.
They should get that lad off. He wants to fight everybody inside, and that's the type of spectator that can cause a lot of trouble. They should get him right off the ground. Bills to take the free kick and the 15-yarder. That's twice in the last 3 or 4 minutes we've seen unauthorised people on the ground. There's the kick towards the centre-half forward position. Good mark there to Davis in the centre-half back position.
4 deep. That was fantastic.
Central District playing wonderful football at the moment. As Ian Aitken told you, there's the kick towards centre-half forward. Ettridge tries to take the ball with him, goes without it. Comes back to Mulholland. Oh, some heavy work. Mulholland got one around the head then, as it's taken by Johnny Burke. Kicks it from centre down to full forward. In front, Forsyth. Bounced off his chest. Tackled there by the big chap Jones. Tackled again. And he's gone for holding the ball. Andrews to take the free kick.
We're still picking out the game, players. It's really on at the moment. You could get a fight anywhere on the ground.
Here's the kick from centre-half back, up towards centre wing. Here's all the trouble boys are in there at the moment. There's Bills and Connor, I thought, were going to tangle a game, but Mobbs has marked the ball. He had a bit of fun and games with Floriani a moment ago too. There's the kick towards the half-forward line and marked by the player I've just mentioned. There's the handball over towards Gould. Gould from the half-back line up towards the half-forward line, trying to find Pavlich. Punched away from him by Nix. Pavlich after the ball, beats him across the boundary line, and here's Nix and Filippo having a few words.
Nixie's not too worried about Filippo. Got a grin as big as a cut watermelon.
Here's the throw in front of the Channel 9 cameras. Knocked down towards Nix. He saw Bills coming at him. Gave it back towards Northworthy. He's kicked to the line. Oh, good rugby one. That one, it bounced just inside the line. It'll be a throw in.
Is there a rule for kicking it out of bounds on purpose?
Quite right, Wally. There's the throw in. Big Jones back straight into the big chap Baby. Gets rid of him. It comes to Andrews. Andrews from the half-back line. Kicks towards centre wing. Comes to Vivian. Vivian's got the ball, pursued by Filippo. He's still got the ball in front of him.
Dropped it. Good decision umpire.
I wouldn't agree with that. Andy wasn't retarded at any stage. No, shocking decision. Not a retard. He didn't retard him, he just tagged him for a second. There's the kick towards centre-half forward. Andrews in front. Even get a punch on the nose up here at the moment in Channel 9's box.
Ball out towards the left half forward flank. Forsyth goes across here like a lumbering tank. Morey goes across as well. Picked up here by Northworthy. Buries it onto the ground. Good football. Out the way of Morey. Morey shrugs a couple of players aside. Gets steadies. Up to the way of Glenn Pill. Without a doubt, West Torrens' best player. Skinner gets the front spot. Pushes along in front of him and has been given the free kick as well. Well, everything's going Central District's way at the moment, and so it should, because they're attacking the ball. They're making it their object. They're collecting a few on the side as it goes up towards the left full forward pocket. Casserly and Filippo contesting it. Ball on the ground, trying to take it up as Leonard. Leonard with a hand pass out the way of Gibson. Gibson's got the front spot. Hotly pursued there by Mulholland. The ball is held to him, but it's gone out of bounds. A throw-in to take place on the right half-forward flank. 11 goals, 6 Central Districts, 5-5, and we've been operating for 17 minutes. Throw in on the right half-forward flank. Over there is Big Baby. Baby gets the tap, and it goes towards Mobbs. Mobbs gives a hand pass to Mulholland, not handling the ball well at the moment. Gets a kick in further afield. Down charges of Leonard. Leonard can't control it. Northworthy sharked the crumbs. Kicks up towards Harris. Not Harris, Johns. Johns is marked.
This is the fireworks boy. He's been in all the trouble. He won't stop for anything, and he's got a chance to put another goal on the board for Central District.
Hasn't got a goal to date. Let's see what he can do. He's kicking into this strong breeze. Oh, not a good kick. In fact, it's a shocker. Goes off the side of the boot and has gone out of bounds on the full. Free kick will be taken by Gould.
Reminder regarding our Channel 9 footy show tomorrow at 12 noon. 100% football from Channel 9, and you'll see this interesting game discussed.
Good kick from Gould. The long one covers the best part of 55 yards. All Torrens players up there. No one stops down as Morey kicks the crumbs out the way of Vivian. Out the way again of Johns. Takes a little while to get rid of it, but he's got rid of it now. This has allowed Vivian the speedster to come back through. I tell you what, he's got some pace, this kid, and ability. Gives it over the way of Sonny Morey, and Morey is marked. Plays on immediately. The long kick from Morey, but there's no one home except Mobbs. Mobbs tries to tap it forward and achieves it. Out the way, good football. Has a shot there from Saywall, but it's been marked in the last line of defence by Torrens. A shocking kick goes up the side of the boot by poor old Johnny Burt. He'd be just about crying, I should say, in anguish there, as Torrens are not doing too many things right.
Wildy should not have been allowed to do what he did then and clear out through the goals. He went back across the behind line, and that was a mistake in law there from umpire Peter Craig.
Ball back into play. Beatty goes up in the air. Fred Bills comes through, tackled hard there by Johns, but gets a quick hand pass into a teammate there in Gibson. Back out the way of Phillippo. Phillippo's got plenty of speed, this fella. Not a very good kick. Well smothered by Julian Swinstead. Goes back. It's given this player the opportunity to come through again. Ball bounces well for him. You can't say anything else. There's no doubt about that. O'Connor gets met heavily. Drops the ball, but whoa, I tell you what, that was a bit of a roughie for mine.
Yeah, he was trying to get away. Had the ball. I thought he was retarded, that's for sure. I nearly buried him, but he's got it.
O'Connor goes for the short kick the way of Vivian. Took it a little bit too casually. Comes back. Picked up well here by Hughes. Hughes goes for a short kick to Pavlik. Pavlik uncontested as marked on the right half forward flank.
And that was Vivian's 23rd kick.
Played well. There goes the kick from Pavlik, looking for Tierney. Tierney has the ball knocked away from him. Good defensive work. Here's next. Tierney comes back in, rides a couple, dropping the ball for mine. Still made the attempt to get the punch in. Out there is Nix, gets pushed aside. Good work by Stokes. Winstead gets the push in as well. In there is Andrews. Tierney's keeping the ball battling along in front of him. Oh, no one wants it. It must be height. Either that or they got leather poisoning. In there is Davis. This has allowed Tierney to come through, but umpire Craig has seen a free kick in favour of Richard Davis.
Yeah, they were hanging on to him, and they had a pretty strong grip on him on 2 or 3 occasions. He'll relieve for Central District from the back pocket up towards centre wing. Towards Jones, number 30 from the back. Freddie Bills in front. Take your own pick. A handball out of there towards Johnny Burt. He's got the ball. Somebody's lost one of the low boots. There's his kick. A left footer around and finds Graham. Gibson from centre half forward. Kick out of the full forward position. In front, Crone playing strongly. Pavlich tried for a snap. Handball away by Andrews was good to Mulholland. He kicks towards the centre of the ground. Taken here by Johnny Burt. Again, a left footer. Again, down to the half forward line. Finds Forsyth. Who was it lost their boot? Wally?
Jones. Big Jones. He's still got it. Gone down one on and one off. He's going to get down in the square.
I tell you what, it's the fastest I've ever seen him move in all my life too. He's looked quick today. Well, quick in comparison to the previous game, should we say. There's a kick out on the full, and it'll be a free kick. Let's see who's to take it. Crone, fullback. He's the nearest Central District's player.
Well, Jones wants to get the boot on now. If somebody jumps on the arch of the foot, that'll be it.
No Wally Mays out there today. There's the kick that was to the half-back line and marked by Farnham. Farnham started the day brilliantly. He's had the ball punched away from him, and that'll cost West Torrens another 15 yards, and they're paying dearly in free kicks against them at the moment. Farnham started brilliantly in the first quarter as if he were going to control the game all on his own. He's played serviceably since then, but hasn't reached the same heights. Here's his kick towards centre wing. Pill punches away from Skinner. Pill's be one of the best for West Torrens. Knockback taken, kick by Gibson, down to Burt. These two cooperating well. They're hanging on to Burt, but he's allowed to go on. Good umpiring on that occasion as he got clear, had the run of the ball, kicks towards centre half forward, and Floriani in front is marked despite opposition from Julian Swinstead. Here's his kick from centre half forward, down to full forward, looking for Tierney. All chromes all over him like a rash. Taken by Nix. Nix from the full back position. Kicks out to centre half back. Finds Julian Swinstead. Towards centre wing. Freddie Bills ducks. He felt O'Connor behind him. These two have had some fun during the day. There's the kick to full forward. Off hands, comes to Crone. He tried for the handball away, but he was tackled there by Tierney, who's fighting on, in fairness to him. Davis has got the ball. Kicks towards centre wing. Taken here by West Torrens player in Leonard. He's tackled. Comment and
back. I tell you what, that's rough. How the heck could you do that? The kid tackle him legitimate. Phillippo should go for about 3 years on that. Oh! Certainly be reported. That's the most ridiculous.
No. There was a backhander, then Phillippo caught a backhander in the face.
Here's the kick on from Johns, down to the half-forward line. It's taken here by Daly. Daly, who's kicked 4 goals today and played a beautiful game for Central District. Central's going into the breeze, goes strongly down to full forward, taken by Mobbs. EK taken to the ground, holding the ball, says umpire Craig, and the free kick to be taken by Wildy, another one who's played well for West Torrens. He sees the Guernsey on the half-back line. It's Joe Gould, the full-back. May have been shifted at the moment or may be following the full forward out. He was a long way from home, kicks down towards... Ooh, there's a player who was stood on. It's Stokes. Didn't like the way he was pushed to the ground then by Andrew. Thought he might have got a 15-yarder. There's the kick down towards centre half forward. Johnny Burt was in the hot seat. Andrew came through, bulldozed him out of the way. Norsworthy was a short one to Castley. Back to Norsworthy, and Central Districts are doing it so quickly it's hard to call. Pill's got it at centre half back. Gets away from Skinner. He'll launch another West Torrens attack. Down towards centre half forward. In the way, the big chappie in Farnham. Ooh, it looked like the Elizabeth Town Hall then. Big and strong. And We'll compromise on about 6'9½". Ian, you made him 6'11". I think I called him 6'8". There's the kick to Woods. I was never good at arithmetic anyway. I know it's not a compromise. There's taken by Mobbs. Mobbs has kicked on. Just forward and centre, down to full forward, and marked by Solwell, who's kicked 5 goals.
Well, he's definitely a chance from there. He's got a kick into the breeze, and this fellow has marked extremely well. He's appreciated a lighter opponent, and he's kept his eye on the ball. Kicked 5 and coming in for his 6th one.
35 to 40 yards out, electing to kick with a drop punt that's on its way, touched, and no, it's gone through for the full point.
It's what? Gee, you could have fooled me, Wally May.
No comment. The goal umpire's there. I thought it might have been touched, but oh dear, I don't know. Central Districts can do no wrong. 12-6 Central Districts, 5-5 Torrens. They win the football, they win the fight, and according to Max Hall, they win the umpiring.
Well, the ball back in the hands, umpire Peter Craig. In there is Farnham, posed by Bills and Baby. Ball brought down, taken away here by Daly. Stranglehold put on him, and he'll have to take a free kick. Centre of the ground. Central Districts move in. Kick from Daly out the way of Mobbs. Good talking there from Johns and allowed Mobbs to come through and mark. They're fiddling around a little bit with the short stuff. Norsworthy, courageous stuff. Good work by Norsworthy. It's all Central Districts at the moment. As Norsworthy's settling down play a little. Comes in with a drop kick. Covers 45 yards up. Up goes Johns. Ball on the way. Taken away by Fred Bills. Big strong player, gets a hand pass out to Wildy, jams onto his left foot, kicks up in the air. Filippo hanging on to Farnham, I tell you what. Farnham gets a hand pass in, over to Daly. Daly's long kick goes right up towards the square. Saywell's mark! Oh, great mark, Wally.
Oh, this fella's playing is the best I've ever seen him play, and he appreciates this type of football. It comes up there quickly. He's taken 6 marks. He's got 6 on the board. He's coming in. But his 13th kick, and he's put the 2 for his 7th goal. Central District bolting in at the moment, kicking against the breeze. Torrens cannot do a thing at the 25-minute mark. 13-6 Central District, 5-5 Torrens, and there's not much life in the Torrens side now. But this Central District side, you'd think they were going for percentage that could get them in the 4.
Oof, I tell you what, if they were breathing down the 4, they'd make it really interesting too, Wally.
At the moment, they've kicked 4 goals against the breeze in this third term. Torrens have kicked 1 with it.
Farnham brings the ball down on the ground, and it's taken away here by Gibson, though. Jams his boot onto the ball. Tried to pick it up was Dabrowski, but here's the game. The kid again. Vivian sends it towards the left half forward flank. Rolling along in front of Mulholland. Mulholland gets to it. Oh, uses his body well. They can't do a thing wrong. Mulholland kicks further afield, up the way of the big fella Saywell again, but it's gone out of bounds on the half volley. Throw in to take place in the left half, left full forward pocket.
We've had 2 minutes of time on in this third term. Your commentator, Ian Aitken.
Central Districts cannot do a thing wrong at the moment. It's a great day at Elizabeth Oval as far as Central District supporters are concerned. Throw in, they've waited a long time to see something like this happen. It's taken away here by Ettridge, but Ettridge is tackled. Bounce down will take place. Over there is Baby. O'Connor gets it. Out the way of Norsworthy. Norsworthy lines up there. Sticks it inside 2. The crowd go berserk. They're all Central District supporters. Wally, this is one of the best exhibitions of football I've seen from Central District. Or it is the best.
There's no doubt about that, and it's one of the best exhibitions of good, hard run-on football, high marking that I've seen this season. O'Connor, then a beautiful hit out, straight to Norsworthy, straight through the centre. Well, they've taken 68 marks, the Central District side.
Bounce at the centre, waiting for it is Baby and Farnham. Farnham gets the tap straight down to Mulholland. They go forward as Central District supporters. We want more. Taken here by Skinner. Grabbed him a bit high. Play-on's called, however. Taken by Mulholland. He's ridden to the ground. What's umpire Craig going to do? Bounce the ball. The region is centre half forward with Centrals going forward and have kicked 5 goals in this third term against the breeze. West Torrens 1.
A free kick again to Farnham. Oh, it should have gone to Farnham. He was interfered with going for the ball, but Skinner's got it.
Skinner's got the ball, and for Central District's kicks down towards the full forward position. Knocked out, going towards the half-back line, taken by Johns. Johns gets the kick on towards Saywell, getting away in the forward pocket. Couldn't find his opponent then. He's gone for the short one, looking for Mulholland. He's trying to trap the ball back. You'll get a look at the goals. All loose checking by West Torrens. He shoots. And they've got another one, and Mulholland, playing well, snaps his first goal of the day, and Central Districts running riot now here at Elizabeth, go to 15 goals 6, leading West Torrens 5 goals 5, and Wally, it's a rout.
There's no doubt about that. It's first-class football by Central Districts, loose checking by Torrens.
Bounce down again, up goes Jones, in there is Forsyth, the ball comes out, it's all Central Districts, Casserly shrugs the players aside, there goes the siren to end the third quarter of play, and a brilliant exhibition of football by Central Districts, 15 goals, 6 3/4 time Central Districts, Torrens 5-5.